Hello everybody, patch 10.2.5 came out this week and it brought with it some epilogue quests as well as setup for the future of World of Warcraft. So let's get into this. With Varrock defeated and Amirdrassil having successfully been grown into Azeroth, some time has gone by. We begin in Veldraken, where Alexstrasza has a few things to say. It's been a long road for us all, but after persevering through hardship and strife, Dragonkind stands poised to enter a new age. Before you leave for your next adventure, my fellow Aspects and I wish to thank you for all you have done for us.
My friend, we have asked you here this day to offer our thanks. When we dragons returned to our homeland, we were a kingdom divided. Old wounds and bitter memories had fractured our unity. But thanks to you and all those who stood with us, we have found our way to a better future. We realized that the mistakes of our past need not define us. That we should not fear the unknown. That we could embrace our family while building a new legacy for our flights. A legacy that includes all Dragonkind. In recognition of everything you have done, we proclaim you Champion of the Dragonflights.
She names us Champion of the Dragonflights and tells us the following. Thanks to you and all mortals who defended the Emerald Dream, a new world tree now grows in the Dragon Isles. Amirdrassil's bows will be a haven of peace and tranquility and a place of respite for the Kaldorei souls lost at Teldrassil. Tyrande the Whisperwind and Chandra's Feathermoon are at the tree now, and they would share words with you. But before we set off to Amirdrassil, Virinoth, the new aspect of Storms, has some news for us as well. She got word from her brother, Iridikron. Lest you rest for too long on your laurels, I bear dire news. Some time ago, I received an unexpected summons from Iridikron. Though I informed Alexstrasza, my erstwhile brother made it clear that I was to arrive alone, and so I did.
I had received a missive from Iridikron. He wished to speak with me, and me alone.
I am here.
It seems your courage has not faltered, despite abandoning our war.
That war is over, Iridikron. It was you who abandoned our cause, who abandoned Varrock to his own destruction. All for some trinket Neltharion left behind.
The Dark Heart is no mere trinket. Its power now lies in the Harbinger's hands.
The Void cannot be trusted.
I trust its hunger. You know the Titans infected our world, and I will see them extinguished. The question is, sister, will you?
I will have no part of this.
Then the bond of the Incarnates is truly ended. You will not see me again until the Titans face their reckoning. But to you, Virinoth, I offer one final warning. Stay out of my way.
Iridikron speaks of the Dark Heart and that it is now in the Harbinger's hands. What all this entails will come up in a future video real soon. He warns Virinoth to stay out of his way, and that the next time they meet, it will be when the Titans face their reckoning. Virinoth says she doesn't know what Iridikron is planning, but that they are siblings no more, and with that, the Primal Incarnates and their bond are no more. After that, we set off to Amirdrassil and meet Tyrande and Chandris. What we also see is that the Kaldorei have been busy creating a home within Amirdrassil, called Belameth. Chandris tells us that it's a time of reflection and change, for the world and for her people. Her mother and her have been discussing the roads that led them here, and where those roads will lead in the years to come.
such beauty, such tranquility. More Kaldori settle here every day. After so many years of strife, Belameth offers rest and comfort. This village welcomes all who wish to dwell here. But it shall not be our only home. Hyjal, Val'Shara, Ashenvale. These are sacred places to us. We shall protect them forevermore. And one day, when life blossoms again upon its ashen shores, we will return to ThatDutchGeek and build anew.
With that, the return of Ysera to Ardenweald means that Malfurion was allowed to return to Azeroth and reunite with Tyrande and their daughter. Tyrande also says that they will one day return to ThatDutchGeek to rebuild. While the newly reunited family catches up and take a well-earned break and naming Chandra the new leader of the Kaldore, there's more work for us to do. As a new beginning for the Kaldore may have been achieved, there is another race seeking to find a new home. Or should I say, take their home back. Champions of the Horde find a Forsaken Death Guard elite in Veldraken, while Alliance players gather at the Stormwind docks with Genn and Greymane because the Worgen intend to reclaim Gilneas. Champions of the Horde meet with Calia Menethil and Lillian Voss in Pyrewood Village on the border of Silverpine and Gilneas and begin to discuss their plans. We learn that Gilneas is now under the control of the Scarlet Crusade, and with the Forsaken's knowledge of the Crusade, their help will give the Worgen the advantage they need to overthrow them. Calia and Lillian mention they have someone waiting at the boat nearby to take us to Gilneas. Even though King Genn despises the Forsaken still, they planned with his ally to aid the Worgen into reclaiming their home. And Genn will surely listen to this ally, as this ally turns out to be his very own daughter, Tess Greymane. Tess takes us on a boat over to Gilneas to Kiel Harbour, and we meet with King Genn and Queen Mia to discuss the plans. Genn isn't happy, but Tess manages to get Genn to see that he won't be able to work with the Forsaken, but she can. With that, Genn gives Tess the lead of this operation, and off we go. We begin with taking out Scarlet forces at Iridikron's Repose, as well as taking out Consecrator Hennis. When we slay Hennis, we find instructions on him. The Crusade is to destroy any Worgen they see, as they are now to be considered monsters that need to be destroyed and forced back into the light, in death. Afterwards, King Genn tells us to go meet with Tess and Lillian at the other end of the secret tunnel that connects Gilneas to Iridikron's Repose, and we do just that. On the way there, we hear some dialogue between Tess and Lillian.
Need any daggers? I brought spares.
Thanks. Can never have enough. Need any poisons?
Couldn't hurt. Me at least.
Lillian, are you alright with this? You were once part of the Scarlet Crusade.
These people mean nothing to me, and the moment I died, I meant nothing to them. But thank you for asking.
Let's get started then.
Once we reach Tess, we get told to collect some Scarlet explosives and clear out some of the Scarlet Crusade nearby. When we kill them and collect the explosives, we reconvene with Tess and Lillian to continue the siege. We get instructed to open the gates to the city to let Genn and the Alliance forces in, and afterwards we are told to plant the explosives we gathered and clear out more Scarlet Crusade near the church. Once that is done, we make our way into the church to face the leader of the Scarlet Crusade here in Gilneas, Inquisitor Fairbell. We fight her, along with Genn, Lillian and Tess, and even after she turns to a hallowed monstrosity, we best her, and with that, Gilneas is ours. Genn tells Tess to meet him outside, and we witness the following conversation.
You're thinking of Liam again, aren't you?
You always could see right through me.
You never really healed after you lost him. After you lost Gilneas.
Tess,
I see you, Father. Always hiding from your pain. It's why you built that wall in the first place. And why you took Anduin under your wing. But I have always been here. For you. Even if you've never noticed.
I know. And I'm sorry. The world is changing, Tess. And as much as I try, I find it hard to change with it. But you have proven yourself 1,000 times over, my girl. And this kingdom now belongs to you.
Father, I...
You have always been what makes Gilneas truly special to me. And I should have told you that. Every day.
I wish I could take your pain away.
Only time will do that, my dear. But we have time now. Thanks to you.
With that, us champions of the Horde leave Gilneas and meet with Calia and Lillian back in Pyrewood Village to leave the Worgen to enjoy their victory. And with that, we return to Valdrakken so we can rest and prepare for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. It feels weird, but good to be back. With the way my life is now, I'm going to try to dedicate to 2 videos a week. I'm still a bit rusty, so, you know, as I post more videos, things will turn out to be a lot more fine-tuned. But for now, this is pretty raw, and I'm aware of that. But you know, I gotta get back in the habit. All right. Anyway, with that said, a like would be appreciated. Subscribe if you're new. If there's any topics or characters you want me to make a video on, let me know down below, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.